You know, sometimes in life, history repeats itself. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. But today, what we have is something special. You see, the first time there was a car that glorified, epitomized, and embodied everything that the male anatomy represents was back in 1961. Now, that car was the E-Type. Its long hood, small greenhouse, perfect only for two, sitting almost on the back wheels. It was a car that says male through and through. It was aerodynamic, it was curvaceous, and yet very, very sexy. Now we're gonna fast forward 42 years and look at reincarnation of the E-Type. See, Jaguar as a company seems to love the alphabet. And from the E, today we're gonna look at the F-Type on Let's Roll Out. From the front to the back, it screams sex appeal. From the side, it says muscular. From the back, Jaguar did something different this time. They've placed a look that is flat, wide, sexy, elegant. It is though they thought of not only the man, but we need to have a woman in there. One of the most beautiful rear ends you would find on any car. The F-Type. Let's take a look on Let's Roll Out. Now, before we get inside, I just wanted to take a few moments just to go over the numbers with you. The Jaguar F-Type starts at $68,500. The model that we have here today is $102,000. You can also have it in a manual or automatic, rear wheel drive or all-wheel drive like we have here today. You also have a choice of 4 different engines. You've got a 340 horsepower, 380, which we have here today, or a 550 and 575 in the SVR. This car also weighs in at 3,692 pounds. With that weight, we're able to get to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.9 seconds. Now, for me, that's more than good enough. So let's take a look inside to see what Jaguar has given to us. Now, once you get in this car and you start driving, it is actually very, very comfortable. You've got seats that just keep you. That's nice. The double stitching adds a nice look to the car. And it's contrasted as well, that just make it look really nice. The steering wheel is perfect. The flat bottom helps to give you a little bit of clearance for your knees. It is a nice, thick, and it feels perfect. The seating position is great in this car. It's quite nice. Easily accessible right on the doors to adjust them as you see fit. Now in the center, all the buttons for automatic start stop, you can turn that off or turn it on as you see fit. Now the car is great in the city, but we're here to see what this car is capable of. We've got all-wheel drive to put the power down, 380 horsepower, 339 foot-pounds of torque. We're trying to see if Jaguar is able to entice us with this car. See, this is where this car belongs. ZF is so fast on this car, it is just blisteringly quick. But here on these back roads is where these cars come alive. Just listen to what's happening back there. This car has such beautiful theater. It's the symphony of Jaguar, and I love it. It crackles and pops, puts a smile on your face. Oh my gosh, I've been grinning so much today. My cheeks are hurting. Oh man, this is what it's all about. It is so fun. Now we do have an all-wheel drive system, but it's a rear-wheel bias system that gives you that sweet playfulness in the corners. You can feel it just pushes you around. You get the sweet burbles and cracks. A stress reliever is what this car is. Jaguar F-Type. I cannot put it into words. It is so thrilling. The performance of this car is great. Now, I don't think you need 550 horsepower in order to have some fun, because even at 380, it's good enough. It's more than good enough. This car is fast, it is so nimble, and it does the job so well. I love this car. The Jaguar F-Type. There's a few things that I don't like, but there's more that I like in this vehicle. What I don't like, in the vents, when they pop up, you have to adjust them to suit your position. They're very stiff and hard to move. On the door cells, where you rest your hand is very hard. Also on the center console, they seem like they've cut corners with some cheap materials. Now what I do like is the placement of the controls for your seats. Tree memory function, easy to get to, easy to adjust. The bronze paddle shifters on the steering wheel. I like them because it puts contrast to the interior and it makes it pop out at you. The red stitching along the seats reminds you that you are in an elegant, sporty vehicle. The shifts of the ZF transmission, they've programmed it beautifully. On upshifts and downshifts, just a touch of the button and it responds to you. It makes for such great driving. Now, would I buy this car? Without a doubt, I would buy this car. If you're an extrovert, this is your car. For it will scream without saying a word. It will grab attention by just flowing by. It's a vehicle for you. The Jaguar F-Type. It is sweet symphony to the ear and such beauty to the eyes. I love it.